this episode of Mythbusters, we are going to be testing the legendary Indiana Jones Myth Whip. If you've seen the movies, you would know that Indiana Jones flies through the air practically on a whip and saving people's lives. Today we're going to be using a tree, a whip, 3 human subjects, and of course a video camera to document this event. And we're going to be proving that Indiana Jones, you cannot swing from a tree with a whip like that. We are going to have 3 human subjects, one that's 70 pounds, like the weight of a child, around my sister we are using, for example, is about 8 years old. We're going to be using someone about our age who's about 100 pounds, which would be Sarah, and we are also going to be using an adult man who's around 200 pounds, which is probably about the weight Indiana Jones was when movies were made. So let's get started.
Not well. I think we're gonna have to try something else.
What if we actually tied it to the tree so it stayed better?
That could work. Do you want me to climb up there?
Sure.
Alright. Let me see if I can get it stuck. At least.
Yes.
Alright.
We trudged back to where we started. Not as far as we thought we'd come. Our little swinging idea didn't work so great. Trees weren't tall enough, we couldn't get it around the branch. So we're gonna have to try something else. We decided that we're gonna have to find another branch and we're just gonna have to hang on it. No swinging involved.
Since our initial experiment didn't work, we're going to tie this whip to this tree and just hang on it instead of actually swinging.
And
I really do this one.
and the whip has not broken and she's off the ground. Woohoo! So this could work. So our event with Elizabeth worked out and the whip can hold 100 pounds. Now we're going to try Sarah and Elizabeth because together they will equal 200 pounds. And that is about the weight of a grown man, like Indiana Jones or Harrison Ford was during that time. Well, Sarah, as you can tell from our experiment previously, the Indiana Jones myth was indeed busted. As you could tell, you can hang on a whip, but you can't swing from it without getting hurt. Or just, you can't wrap the whip around the branch, which was our problem. There are so many variables involved in this experiment that it's hard to come out with a valid answer to it. You have to keep in mind the whip's length, the whip's material, the people swinging on the whip, how hard you push off to swing, and so many factors, especially where you are and how tall you are in the whip in comparison, which we had some issues with. We also had some issues with swinging the whip and getting it around the branch. We couldn't even tie it around, it wouldn't work. So we had to go with just hanging off the whip and not really swinging off the branch, just hanging. And it worked, but it proves that you can't swing off of a whip like Indiana Jones. But
The whip did hold me and Sarah, which equals 100 and 200 pounds. So this myth definitely has its downsides but the whip was able to hold us. Though we were testing to see if you could really swing on it, the whip was able to hold. So this myth is definitely busted.
This myth was definitely
Busted! It's like you're eating a giant marshmallow. Sorry. Okay, sorry. That was weird. Okay, sorry.
This myth was definitely. We can cut that. That was good.
Have you stopped it?
Yes, it's red.
Thank you. Oh no.
It's
that's-
red. That means it's recording.
Well, no, then maybe I was not recording.
No, you were. 'Cause I heard the sound.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Yeah, let me look.
Did
Yeah, she didn't record.
So I hit the green.
Both Sarah and I were able to hang on,
And
and it didn't break.
so our idea with Sarah didn't really work out because she wasn't acrobatic enough. She wasn't acrobatic enough to do it. So we had Elizabeth try.